So y'all just out here being homeless by mistake on purpose. Y'all out here choosing homelessness. Homelessness. Y'all giving up your apartments. Y'all giving up your houses. Have y'all ever noticed that people who's on the internet, people who come out and say that they choose to be homeless, they never, let's say, no, they was always renting somewhere. They was never like in a mortgage and they say, I'm finna chose to be homeless, so let me just go ahead on and be homeless. No, 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 no. It's always renters. It's kind of strange. Well, we have a beautiful young lady who is finna tell us why she decided to go ahead on and be homeless. Gonna put this up on the screen. Here we go.
I'm homeless and I get ready for work at the gym. A lot of people don't understand why somebody would choose to be homeless, and honestly, rent was kicking my ass. I was paying $2,000 in household bills, and now I pay $20 for my gym membership. I'm homeless, and this is the shower I use at the gym. I'm homeless, and this is where I sleep. When I left my apartment, I thought I'd be living in my car rent-free. The day I moved out, my car completely shut down, but it was too late to go back. I slept in that car so many nights without air and heat, and so one day I just couldn't take it. I told my manager I was living in a broke-down car, and now I sleep at work. When I tell people I'm homeless, they imagine me digging in dumpsters like this looking for food. I chose to be homeless because I'm tired of paying bills and I need to save some money. They didn't want to give me food stamps, so I'm out here living rent-free, eating ribs. I'm homeless, and yes, I'm cleaning my makeup brushes in this bathroom. One thing I hate about being homeless is people don't like when you make the struggle look good. It's a problem if I want to do my hair and makeup, but it's okay if I was living in the streets looking bad. All I know is I'm going to keep making my content, and you keep making sure you pay your rent. I'm homeless, and this is how I live rent-free. So I went ahead and cleaned out the storage just so you guys can see the size. I have a 5x5 unit, and with the insurance, it's $71 a month. I got these big blue bags from Amazon. I use about 6 of them, and that's where I keep my clothes and important papers. I'm homeless. And
y'all know, like with me, like it's hard for me to be believing stuff because it's just so many people out here. We want to become stars. We do stuff for attention. A lot of us, we do stuff for attention. I'm gonna run it back. Because that's what I do around here at the Willie Williams Show. Oh, y'all please remember, go around here to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com is the biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world, Craig. We have multiple fragrances. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. If you would like to change the smell of your atmosphere, the area that you spend a whole bunch of time in, just go around there to PleasantCandles.com. Get yours today. Go and run it back, sister.
I'm homeless, and I get ready for work at the gym. A lot of people don't understand why somebody would choose to be homeless, and honestly, rent was kicking my ass.
Okay, so she kept it 100. Rent was kicking her behind, and typically rent kicks damn near everybody's behind. Well, not everybody, but like a large majority, about 90% of people is having a hard time with paying rent, or maybe 80% of people is having a hard time paying rent. People got to work. People got to work, and they have to spend money for shelter. Go ahead, baby.
I was paying $2,000 in household bills.
Wait, hold on. What? 2,000?
And now I pay $20 for my gym membership.
She was paying $2,000 for household bills, not just rent. See, when she added everything up, it was $2,000. How many of y'all would have decided to be homeless if all of your bills was $2,000? It's people in certain states to where rent is $2,500. That's average rent is $2,500. In a few places, it's $3,000 too, right? But your whole everything, so that was rent, lights, water. Well, if you in an apartment, typically you don't even pay water. So it's rent, lights, because we need lights and stuff. Rent, lights, food, cable. Rent, lights, food, cable. You got your car, but your car broke down. So in my mind, you wasn't making payments. You don't have a car payment, a car note at the time. So it was just those three things that you was paying for that ran you about $2,000. So rent was probably $1,500, and then like the other five was like everything else. How many of you good people would have decided to be homeless over $2,000? That's deep, baby. But go ahead. You can make $2,000 in a week or two, right? All right. You can make about $2,000 in 2 weeks, right? Like $1,000 a week. Like it's not difficult, right? Because you can work at Amazon and make like $1,000 a week, right? Right? Because they do like the $20, and I guess you can get you some overtime and all that fly stuff right there. But you can do it.
I'm homeless, and this is the shower I use at the gym. I'm homeless, and this is where I sleep.
You're homeless, and that's where you sleep. You sleep in a place that was given to you. Oh, you like subsidies. Oh, you looking for subsidies. Oh, do y'all even understand that she would not mind living in an apartment if she just didn't have to pay for it?
When I left my apartment, I thought I'd be living in my car rent-free.
Yeah.
The day I moved out, my car completely shut down, but it was too late to go back.
Yeah, completely shut down. Too late to go back. Yeah, a whole bunch of y'all be moving out and be living in your car and like the van life and all that shit, but it seems like a lot of y'all don't plan for breakdowns. Y'all really don't be playing this shit through, but because I've watched a lot of you good people on the internet with your little journeys and stuff. But go ahead.
I slept in that car so many nights without air and heat until one day I just couldn't take it.
You couldn't take living in your car. Like you didn't even like practice for like a month while you were still paying rent. I'm just doing it. No plan. Go ahead though, baby.
I told my manager I was living in a broke down car, and now I sleep at work.
You see how happy she sound? I told my manager that was sleeping in the car, and now I sleep at work. In my mind, I'm pretty sure that her manager is a man. So she needed a man to make her situation better. See how happy she sounded? A man allowed me to sleep somewhere that in the building is comfortable. I can use a shower. I can walk around. I can get some water from the water fountain that's at the gym and all that fly stuff. But go ahead.
Just couldn't take it. I told my manager I was living in a broke down car and
So
just
you
couldn't take it. I told my manager I was living in a broke down car, and now I sleep at work.
So do y'all understand that she is one who will quit? She's a quitter. She couldn't take living in an apartment and all of her bills $2,000. Then she couldn't take living in her car in like all weather. But she found a good spot. She inside the building, but she quit twice already. Go ahead.
When I tell people I'm homeless, they imagine me digging in dumpsters like this looking for food.
Yeah, because a lot of y'all be playing for like the internet, and y'all use this word homeless. A lot of y'all throw this word homeless around like it's something to really, really play with. Because back in the days, like when I was coming up, homeless meant you was digging in garbage cans. But y'all do understand that well, technically she is homeless, but if she was still in her car, she would not be considered homeless.
I chose to be homeless because I'm tired of paying bills and I need to save some money.
I'm tired of paying bills. I need to save some money. So if you're tired of paying bills, then what you saving money to do for? Like what you trying to get with money? Why is you working? Guess what's going to happen? The more you work and like you're going to want things, you're going to pay for stuff. Like you're literally going to pay for stuff. And eventually you will move back into a spot once you get your money together. All this shit be really about money and not being able to afford. It's not that you just chose to be homeless and you got the money. But I'm glad she pointed out the rent was kicking her behind, meaning she don't have the money. It's not that she chose to be homeless just to choose to be homeless. Now let's just be clear. There's a difference in choosing to be homeless, but you got that paper though. How many people choosing to be homeless and got that paper though?
They didn't want to give me food stamps, so I'm out here living rent free.
They didn't want to give me something. Again, looking for somebody to give her something.
Eating Reds. I'm homeless, and yes, I'm cleaning my makeup brushes in this bathroom. One thing I hate about being homeless is people don't like when you make the struggle look good.
Yeah. The one thing that we shouldn't be out here doing is trying to make the struggle look good, because then you will make people believe that the struggle is good, when the struggle is the worst thing, especially like for dog you folk. Because a lot of us, we thrive on that. The struggle. I want somebody to struggle with. Somebody who done been through the struggle with me and all that. So they can understand the struggle. It's one of the worst things we ever done held on to.
It's a problem if I want to do my hair and makeup, but it's okay if I was living in the streets looking bad. All I know is...
Go ahead, sister.
I'm going to keep making my content, and you keep making sure you pay your rent.
Of course, you're gonna keep making your content. You're making the content because you as a content creator, and it's the life that you actually want is to do the content and create content. See, a lot of y'all really don't want to work, and I really do understand that right there. But a lot of y'all like don't even want to work part time. A lot of y'all don't want to put in 20 hours of work, and that's like sad. I be listening to like a whole bunch of y'all young folk, and y'all just like y'all use that word weird. Y'all really weird. Y'all want everything but don't want to work for it.
I'm homeless.
You look real good. Homeless. You look real good with the decisions that you had to make.
And this is how I live rent free. So I went ahead and cleaned out the storage just so you guys can see the size. I have a 5x5 unit, and with the insurance, it's $71 a month. I got these big blue bags from Amazon. I use about 6 of them, and that's where I keep my clothes and important papers.
You got 6 of them for your clothes and important papers. You got 6 of those for clothes. So why you got all these goddamn clothes? You got 6 bags. So you told around 6 bags, and now your car broke. I wonder if you got your car fixed. I hope that you got your car fixed, baby, because you don't want to be out here without a car. But then again, I can also say, hey, you don't want to be out here without an apartment, a little place to live. The one thing that you need to think about, yeah, that person letting you sleep on the little lazy boy and all that shit right there, but what if that person decides to want something from you? Is you willing? Is you able? And once that person if that person decide to want something from you, do you have a place to go if you say no? See, life don't stop lifing because you ran into a situation the way you can't pay your bills and you making the struggle look good, baby. A whole bunch of people is in this situation, but it seems to me that a whole bunch of only content creators seem to be choosing to be homeless. Have y'all noticed that? The content creators is choosing to be homeless. It's hilarious. But do what you do, baby. Do what you do. You damn it, you made the best decision for yourself at the time, sugar. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Again, y'all play too goddamn much. I'm out of here, man.